Hi, I'm Kyle from KG Electrical. We're here with the Professional Electrician and Installer Magazine. Today we're looking at Ledvance's Generation 4 floodlights. If you like the electrical content, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. So here we are at the KG HQ. We've got some existing floodlights outside that have failed, so we're going to get them replaced with the Ledvance Generation 4 floodlights. We're going to talk you through the products and then get them on the wall. So here we are with the floodlights that we're fitting today. We've got the 41 watt version with a PIR and we've got a 60 watt version with a photocell. The lights come with all the standard stuff you'd expect for a floodlight. We've got IP65 rating. They come in a range from 10 watt to 200 watt. The lights are available in cool white or warm white. The corrosion resistance on these floodlights is really high. It's a C4 rating, which means it can go in chemical plants, swimming pools, or in coastal areas. And there's 3 different versions. The photocell version, the PIR version that we've got, and just a standard on and off version. Some of the bits that I like about these Ledvance floodlights is that they come in a black and white casing. We've all had those clients that have got a white rendered house and we've had a black floodlight to put up there. So it's great that they offer this option. The lights also come with a 5-year warranty, which helps give peace of mind for us and the customer. One of the things I've not seen before on floodlights is a multi-lumen output. All the floodlights across all of the ranges with all of the detections all have a high output and a low output. And therefore this multi-lumen output allows us to get 6 different lighting outputs from 3 different light fittings. This allows us to make sure that we've got the right light levels for what we need. For instance, on this 40 watt version with the PIR, you have 5,500 lumen output and the low output is just over 3,500. That's always useful as it allows us to be flexible and help the client. We've all had that where we've put floodlights up and then the neighbours have complained that it's too bright. Nice, easy flick of the switch and we can keep the neighbours happy too. The multi-lumen function on these floodlights is really easy to use. On the bottom of the light fitting is a silicone cap. Turn it 90 degrees and underneath is a little dip switch. Put the cap back on. Easy as 1, 2, 3. So we've all been to take down those floodlights that have failed where condensation's got in the fitting and it can't escape. Ledvance have introduced a breathable gland to allow all the condensation to evaporate to the atmosphere. So let's get into one of the lights here. This here is the 41 watt version with the PIR. It's a lovely small fitting. As you can see, it looks quite sleek, quite slim. Comes with a metre long cable, which allows us to be really flexible. You can see as we move through the fitting here, we've got the breathable gland for the condensation to let that out. Over on this side here, under this cap, is your dip switch that allows you to change the lumens. And on the bottom of the PIR here, we've got 4 different functions. We've got the normal lux sensor, distance range, and your timings. The 4th one here is stand dimming, which we'll explain later. So when we move back to the front here, you can see the lovely Ledvance logo and really frosted glass, which blends the light really well. So when we get into this version, this is the 69 watt version with a photocell. As you can see, it's pretty much like the others, slightly bigger because of the bigger wattage. Still lovely and slim, still lovely and smart. You have the breathable gland, you have your multi-lumen dip switch, and you still got your 1 metre of cable. The photocell is hidden right on the front here. Now personally, I've not come across many, if any, floodlights with photocells built in. This allows it to be a tidier, neater and more efficient way of installing these lights and getting this control instead of having to wire up a whole separate product. So I said earlier that we'd come back to these features on the bottom of the PIR floodlight here. So let's talk about the detection range. The detection range on this floodlight is 10 metres, plus or minus 2 metres, which is a lot further than most floodlights I've encountered. The other unique feature here is stand dimming. What this means is that when it detects movement, the light comes on 100%. When there's no movement, you can have it set to 40% or 20% brightness. This allows to have a constant light and provide better security around the property. Right, you've heard a bit about the lights. Let's go and get them fitted. So there you go, you've seen us fit the lights, and to wrap it all up, what did I think of the Ledvance Gen 4 floodlights? Pretty damn good. The floodlights felt good, they felt strong, they looked like they should last. The breathable gland hopefully means the electronics will last even longer. Once we had the lights fitted, we tried to have a play to set up the stand dimming feature, and we found that the stand dimming feature has a setting where the light won't stay on if it's above 60 lux, which is pretty cool and means that they won't be wasting electricity during the day. One of the other things that I really liked is the fact that you can actually get it with the white casing. I'm looking forward to when the customer asks me for a white floodlight and I can actually offer a good brand with a good white fitting. One other feature that I took note of was the C4 corrosion rating, which if this light can go in dockyards or in swimming pools, chemical plants, it should stand the test of time on any general property. So overall, I thought it was a really good light. So when you have your next floodlight job, make sure you get your wholesaler to have a look for these. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to know more about the Ledvance Gen 4 floodlights, check the link below. We'll see you next time.